Part 3, I know it's absolutely abnormal. I am self-aware. I know how to, for my own self reassurance, I know how to start to distinguish what's in my head from what's outside. Because sometimes the voices, like, they almost mimic the vibrations of your surrounding. So it's like, if you're hearing someone talking through a fan, for example, and they're talking through that medium, their voice picks up that wave, right? So sometimes it's like they start to sound like they're at a distance, and like in the wind kind of thing, like I'm picking up someone from outside when I'm not. So I'll just sit here and I'll hit record on my phone just to capture the sounds to make sure that it's not. And yes, I can hear, but not every word. So if I replay something, let's say 3, 4, 5 times, I'll definitely eventually hear everything on that record, and I'll know for sure if it was or if it wasn't. And then side notes about my voice: they never sound, they're never anyone's voices that are in my immediate environment, or family or anything like that. If in fact they do sound familiar, they're typically, what I hear is two voices coupled together of two people. So the sound of, let's say, my mom and my grandma together, combined makes a whole new voice, right? But it sounds familiar still. So at times I'll hear voices that sound like that. They never say the same thing. I mean, they repeatedly say F you and do this and do that and whatever. But it's never in that same order. It's not like it's a schedule and at 9 a.m. they're saying this, at 10 a.m. they're saying this, at 11 o'clock they're saying this. Although I haven't made a schedule of it, but based on, while I'm running around meeting people, going to work, going with my kids, meeting their friends, whatever the activities are, they start to get engaged with the activities that I'm doing. So it's like they're in real time, and they're always original from the time before. So yeah, it's never like it's something on repeat. What else can I say about the voices? God, there's so much. They're just so weird. The women's voices, I have pollen on my hands. The women's voices are the hardest to hear. The men's voices, like truly from a, like, no, these are my genuine feelings. To hear a man belittle you, right? You're like, okay, he's a jerk. But then to hear a woman support that man abusing you, either, and for no particular reason, okay? Like no reason whatsoever. To hear another woman support that man in abusing you is really, like, it is far worse. It's almost like the actual criminal is the woman, because without her, the man wouldn't be saying what he's saying. So as I listen to these voices, I realize that that is like, that really irks me. And I have most definitely been offended by, I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but I am offended by the voices I hear in my head. I'm offended by the women. I just think they're disgusting. I think they're disgusting. I want to turn my, so I don't know if it's noticeable here. So right now I'm looking at my face and it looks a little different. Right here is pulled down. My eyes look like they've been pulled back more, or down more. And there's swelling right here, swelling in my forehead. Anyways, aside from the point, the women's voices though are, yes, I'm almost done making this video. Can you please be polite and wait? I am just really like, I just have to make note of it. I want to, because God forbid there ever be these weapons. And I never had the courage to say, this is what I'm hearing. You know, and I could have potentially saved people's lives or enlightened someone or something, sparked something in somebody that caused them to come to the realization that these weapons in fact do exist, and can potentially save more lives. Like that is the reason why I am so adamant about making these videos. I cannot live with myself knowing that there is something that genuinely makes me feel like someone's using a telepathy weapon on me. And being that I'm so self-aware, being that I am in control like I want to say, aside from not being able to stop hearing them and the dizzy spells, I am in control of my actions. I am not doing drugs and